Good morning, everybody. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. وأبدأ بالقول بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. اليوم today is 26th of Sha'ban 1445 in Hijri calendar, equal to the 7th of March 2024. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أنا عبد المؤمن إبراهيم أحييكم وأواصل معكم هذه السلسلة. My greeting to all of you, and I continue giving these lectures about the divine principle, the one family under God, explaining the divine principle from an Islamic perspective. And this is our second lecture in this series. And we will continue what we have already started in the previous lecture. All these lectures are founded on my book, United Visions. It is an Islamic perspective, as I have mentioned, on the divine principle. Let us go to our introduction. As I explained in my previous lecture, we are in a dire necessity for a new understanding about God and about religion and about mankind. And in this series, we are presenting a new idea. And this idea can bring people together, unify them in a united visions, on the idea of one God and one truth and one human family. So the core teaching of the divine principle is calling people to live together as one family under God, all become like brothers and sisters. So this new expression of truth says that though God, Allah, truth is one, but it was and it is still manifested in different situations and different colors and different manifestations. And this is because mankind is a living being, and Allah is dealing with a living being, not with a machine. So according to people's situation, people problems and social problems and social situation and cultural situations, then the providence God is dealing to people according to the situation and is giving them the truth according to the situation and according to their ability. This is the reason for the different manifestation of the truth, though the truth in itself, in its core, is one, and our God Allah is one. So this new expression of truth which we are presenting here, telling us that as far as God is one Allah, then that his truth is also one. And this can lead us, we can build up one culture under God. So Allah is one, and also our parent is one. We are all go back to Adam and Eve, as the Islamic sayings say, and this can lead us to one human family. So we are all together, one human family. We understand the similar truth, and our God also is one. This is a kind of unity. The Quran explains this, how talking about the unity of religion, especially for Abrahamic religions. Of course, this can be applied to all religions, that we can put them together in one direction. The Quran says the same religion has he established for you as that which he enjoined on Noah, that we have sent by inspiration to thee, and that we enjoined on Abraham, Moses, Jesus, namely that you should remain steadfast in religion and make no divisions therein. شرع لكم من الدين ما وصى به نوحا والذي أوحينا إليك وما وصينا به إبراهيم وموسى وعيسى أن أقيموا الدين لله ولا تتفرقوا فيه. This is really what the Quran said about the unity of God truth. Also the Quran said we believe in the revelation which has come down to us and which came down to you, our God, to you, he talk about Jews and Christians, and our God and your God is one, Allah, of course, and it is to him we bow in Islam, in submission. ولا تجادلوا أهل الكتاب إلا بالتي هي أحسن إلا الذين ظلموا منهم وقولوا آمنا بالذي أنزل إلينا وأنزل إليكم وإلهنا وإلهكم واحد ونحن له مسلمون. Because mankind is living in different situations, different times, different space, different cultures. So our understanding and our concept about God also is different. Therefore, we need to come out with a new understanding which can put all things together. And these differences, we can understand it when we study history, that God, subhanahu wa ta'ala, he gave his truth through his books to mankind. And this truth in the books to mankind is somehow different expression of the truth. And we can understand these differences due to the different time and space, different cultures and different situations. But originally, the core truth is one in the Bible and in the Quran. We are talking here about the divine principle. The divine principle is telling us about God, God's principle, and about the holy books, explains and interprets the holy books, the Quran and the Bible, in a new way, in a modern way. And because now we are living in the age of modernity and the age of post-modernity, and human mind and intellect developed so much, our conscience developed so much, even our hearts developed so much, but still our religious understanding is still lagging behind, as we have explained before. Therefore, we need a renewal of our religious understanding. We need a new expression of truth for to know better about God and about the holy books and about even about mankind. And we think that the divine principle can give people, he can shed a light, a new light for people to understand. For a Muslim to be a better Muslim, for a Christian to be a better Christian, and for the Jews to be a better Jews, and for all other religions to be in a better understanding of their religions, including Hindus and Buddhists and Confucianists and all other and Taoists, all of them. People must understand the reality of God because the Abrahamic religion are a direct revelation from God, while the other religions also they are from God, but they are indirect revelation from God. Because the Quran said to the Prophet Muhammad, there is so many prophets. We didn't tell you about them all. Some of them منهم من قصصنا عليك ومنهم لم نقصص عليك يعني different and many kind of prophets and sages in history. So when these new truths come, we have to be responsible. We have to check it and we have to study it carefully by ourselves. We don't need to ask somebody else to understand it for us, or we ask somebody else to help us to know whether it is right or wrong. We are responsible for ourselves. So we have to be responsible since we are seeking the ideal of God. And if you are seeking the ideal of God, then you have to look for the new ideal, because in every age, there is some new expression, new way, new methodology about God, about creation, and about mankind. And now we feel this is the time for a really true new understanding about God, man, and creation. Therefore, this new expression of truth, which is the divine principle, it can teach us about the principle of creation, how Allah created this universe, how Allah created mankind, and how He created them in dual reality, spirit and body. Not only man, but even the cosmos itself is following the model of mankind. Since man was created spirit and body, also the creation has a spiritual dimension and has a physical dimension. Besides that, there is so many symbols and secrets in the holy books, in the Quran and in the Bible. And those secrets and symbols need to be interpreted, need to be explained in a new way so that we can understand the fall of man, the loss, why man lost his original position, why man fell into fragmentation and disorder. This is a very serious situation, very important incidents. We have to know it. And then after that, this new truth can explain the principle of restoration, the providence of Allah, inayat Allah, what God has done throughout history to guide people to restore their life and their original position so that everything can go back to as it was in the original and in the beginning. And then when you look at history, we can understand that history is developing. Even religion, understanding religion is developing. Even the relation between man and Allah is developing and improving from time to time. And according to each age, Allah gives people some bigger truths. For example, for Ibrahim, God asked him to make offerings. It's known in the Quran and in the Bible. For Musa, alayhim salam jami'an, peace upon them all, for Musa, God gave him the law, Sharia. For Isa ibn Maryam, Jesus Christ, God gave him the wisdom and the internal meaning of the Bible. And for the Prophet Muhammad, God gave him the law, the Sharia, and the wisdom. And now we are in a new age. Now it is 1,400 years since Islam appeared and 2,000 years since Jesus Christ came. So we have to expect something new understanding, new expression of truth, which can make us understand better the mission of Ibrahim, Musa, Isa, Muhammad, and all the historical saints. So from here, we can go into the priesthood creation. This will be our second lecture. Thank you so much for listening, and see you in the coming the next lecture, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.